Hey guys, gals, friends, and pals, this is Paul, EastXTwitch, and welcome to another episode of Saturday Game School, where we stream a different game every Saturday of the year. Tonight, I'm joined on mic by Tyler.
Hey guys.
And Brandy off to the side.
Hola.
Tonight, we are streaming Suicide Guy Lost Dreams, which is a part of the Sleepin' Guy series. What do you think about the title, Tyler? What's up with it?
Well, why did they change? They went from Suicide Guy to Sleeping Guy, and now they're back to Suicide Guy?
Yeah, and it makes no sense to me because Suicide Guy is actually an unpleasant name.
It's a little unpleasant. I mean, it's more accurate to the... It's kind of an accurate description of the game, but...
Yeah, I mean, it is, but it's not more accurate because he is sleeping in the game. You know, like everything is a dream that he's having, and he has to wake up from it, right? So I'd say they're both equally accurate.
Sleeping Guy Lost Dreams makes more sense because the dreams is also part of sleeping.
Yeah, and just
Royal Bob.
And keeping two different brand names going is confusing when they're the same brand. Like,
Yeah,
just have
bizarre.
it be. If Microsoft won't let you call it Suicide Guy, just stop calling it Suicide Guy. Like, but we're not game developers, are we, Tyler?
No. Nor are we title comer-upper withers.
I like that.
You know, I've had my share of headline writing, at least for articles.
True.
Comer-upper withers.
I've done a few thousands of those over the years.
Hey, you young comer-upper wither.
Godzilla thing at the bottom. Oh, I didn't notice. All right, what's happening? Well, we should talk about the series. So we have streamed Sleeping Guy before. We've actually streamed it 2 or 3 times. And it's a fun puzzle platformer. No, I'm sorry, not... Well, yeah, it is a 3D platformer, technically. Anyway, it's a 3D puzzle game. Runs way better on Xbox and PlayStation than on Switch. But let's just see what we can do here. We got a little TV.
Is this the third
This
game
is a
in the
new
series?
game, right?
I guess it's the third one. It's the naming conventions are a little hard. But this one is brand new. What'd you say, Brandy?
Yeah, this one just came out.
Yeah, it just came out on Switch, and it comes out on Steam in 3 days. So it's not on anything else. The developer surely will be releasing it on PlayStation and Xbox. He just does one platform at a time because he is a small indie developer, you know?
Nice.
Okay, we got these big statues. What's over here off to the side? You gotta help me figure this out, Tyler. I don't know what's happening. I guess we should
forward.
Yeah, let's look around more.
That
Oh,
says
nice.
a wheel.
Bob says the developer took his suggestion in the VR version, or one of the VR versions. So that's cool. And yeah, this would be probably
You
a
can put
fun...
the radio down. It's pointless.
You sure?
Positive.
Oh, fine. Okay, so we jump
left to go up.
Yeah, let's do it.
There's another
All right.
one.
But there's another one, Tyler. Maybe I need
I
this
think
one.
it's just
You
telling
don't.
you to follow the radios.
Oh.
I think that's like a thing you're
You
on the
remember
right
the radios?
track.
They're just like the rounds. You can turn the music on or off in the game.
Of course I don't remember that. Why
I think
would I?
you're supposed to jump.
You think?
Yeah, like run and do that left thing.
Yeah, this from...
Yeah.
Aren't you the one who has trouble with platforming?
Uh-huh. And I just told you what to do.
Man,
Somebody may have learned to jump.
the bitter, bitter irony here.
My WoW guild would have been...
All right, can I pick this radio up? Is that okay
can
with you,
do 'em
Tyler?
all.
I mean, it
Wait.
blocks the screen. It makes it look a lot worse. So you can't see where you're doing or what you're going.
Dang it, you might have a point there. I don't even know who that is on my friends list that is telling me.
Frog soul. Frog soul.
Ah! So that was a Switch. It looked like a collectible, but it was a Switch. Yay,
It's working.
Cozy Attila, thank you for the follow. You'll be able to chat in 10
Cozy.
minutes, I think. Yeah, that was hard to read, but I saw Attila. I can say that.
And thank you for doing something because now we know it works.
Yeah, it's working. That's good. All right. So we're in this interesting, fantastical environment. Reminds me of Indiana Jones. That should
A
appeal to you, Tyler, as
little
a
bit.
huge Indiana Jones fan, as you
The
are.
biggest.
Fraud Detective Collection.
What am I supposed to... Oh, I think it won't do anything because the other statue's missing. Is that it?
Probably.
Probably. You probably
Alright.
have to go find it.
There's a radio in this hand here. Maybe I need to get that radio.
Just leave them alone.
Oh, I clicked the button and the music stopped, like you said. What are the odds? Yeah, by the way, everybody, we just published a new developer
is.
interview I did on Friday. I got to interview the developer of the new Double Dragon game, Tyler.
Very cool.
Yes, I'm really looking forward to that game. It comes out in a couple weeks. some YouTube creators already have preview copies and I do not, so I'm a little annoyed about that, considering how much I've been promoting it. But hopefully I'll get a copy on Monday or something. We'll see.
I think you have to throw it over.
Throw it?
Look.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Okay.
You have to throw it over and then you have to go over.
I didn't do anything. Oh, maybe hold A instead of press it. Let's try that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
see?
that was it. Cool,
and
thank
then
you.
now you go over.
Because it was weighing... Oh, crap. Timing is a little...
Dang! Did I mess up your jumping skills?
But yeah, everybody, please read that Double Dragon interview. It's long. I'm a huge Double Dragon fan, right? Like, it's one of my all-time favorite series.
Okay, Universe, I wanted his luck, not his jumping skills.
Ah, crap. God,
Oh
what?
my god.
The timing. I swear
Yes.
I'm not using a real Nintendo controller. Maybe that has something to do with it. Anyway.
Jump.
Stop falling! I look like I've never played a 3D game before.
Have you ever played video games, Paul?
My bad. Thank you.
He's like me, dude.
Yeah. So anyway, but people who know about Double Dragon or beat 'em ups will get the most out of that interview. But everyone, please check it out. It's good. I promise. I'm very proud of it.
Which way do you have to?
The
Do you have to
developers
do them the same way?
I think
Probably.
so. Yeah. I will say, Tyler, though, that this particular developer, he stonewalled me on a few things. Like the few little... Like, he didn't just totally... You know, sometimes when I write a question, there's like two parts to it. Like, and, you know, usually they would answer both, right? But this guy, he might choose to only answer one.
You got it somehow.
Like, I asked a question about if they're going to sell the soundtrack, and he just didn't answer it. He didn't even say, like, I actually can't comment on that right now, which would be what I would prefer, you know? Just didn't answer.
There's a lot of people who can't, like, be asked two questions at once. Like, they don't know how to keep track of both questions in their head. Because I have that with emails at work all the time.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so maybe that has something to do with it. Here we got another switch, and there's another statue over there.
That's weird.
Yeah, I don't know what to do. Let's try messing with the switch.
If you roll it over, can you then use it or something?
Well, whatever.
Well, the thing rolls out of the way.
I don't get what the... Like, there needs to be some clue that tells you, like, how you're supposed to orient them, because I can't even really tell that.
They're supposed to face the door.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah.
So it must be that one isn't facing it, right?
Yeah.
Right.
I need to go do slingshot things over here. Yeah, I would love to see a new Double Dragon Battletoads game, but you know the Battletoads game that Microsoft actually made, like a rare instance of using one of their properties they own, didn't do that well, so...
So you have to slingshot to hit the other thing?
Yeah, probably shooting it will turn it the right way, maybe?
Yeah.
Wait. Uh-oh. How do I even get back?
You have to throw that.
What does it say? What button? Y button?
Yeah.
Which is...
There you go. Now you
Now
can
I
go
can
over
get
the
back across.
you can go over the rocks.
Did you ever play any of the games in this series, Tyler?
Yeah, I played both the first two. The first one's really pretty fun and clever, and like the size of the levels is really good. So like, there's just a few puzzles, and then you can advance. And then the second one
Why
is
are
only
you
like
trying to get him?
there's only 6 levels, and they're like way too big and convoluted. And I didn't like the second one nearly as much.
I see. Yeah, I would... You're right. Shorter levels is better than having to just mess with...
It's way
one.
better, and it's like they're way more fun because like there's one based on like Star Trek, you know, like loosely based. Like they have kind of like little themes, and it was fun to play in the different levels.
Are you hitting it right?
It's hard to tell. I was hoping... Let's see.
There.
Oh, I got that.
It moved.
Oh, it did move. Okay. So now let's try rotating this one more. Yeah, that
There
did
you
it. Go team. So far, so good on this one, I hope. I don't remember how many levels this one has or anything. Wait, what happened to my slingshot? They took it away.
It went away.
No, I dropped it. Okay, let's go back and get it.
I'll go back.
Nope. Dude. Thank you. What have you been up to this week, Tyler?
Good question. Not too much. Working. Did some shopping.
Wrong button.
Did some eBay selling. Yeah, that's about it. I don't think anything exciting.
Did you buy anything on Prime Day?
I did. I bought the Horizon Lego set. That's the tall neck. That was on a good deal. And then I
Beer
bought
bottle? A beer bottle?
Beer bottle.
Horizon.
A tall neck. That's
Horizon
a
Lego.
beer bottle, right?
A tall
Oh.
neck. Yeah.
No, it's a long neck.
And then I bought some acrylic risers for some of my like statue figure things.
Oh, we're gonna take a picture of them being used. That sounds like
Sure.
fun.
Yeah, I can do that.
Excellent. Yeah, we'd like to see that. Good luck, everybody. Hey, it's Torquay. Good to see you, Torquay.
Yeah.
Darker Player asks who should team up with Microsoft. Yeah, Arc System Works is the owner of the Double Dragon IP. Arc System Works is not developing the new Double Dragon game. It's actually being developed by this little Singapore studio called Secret Base and published by Modus, which is the publisher and developer of the Hammerwatch series, Heroes of Hammerwatch, and Hammerwatch 2, which is coming out in a month or two or something.
You didn't ask me what I did this week.
Oh, yeah, okay. Brandy wants to tell us about her week. Yeah, Brandy's had a trip of some sort. Let's hear about that.
Oh, my God, yes. I want to say the long answer is driving. Driving and more driving and more driving. But I did go to Niagara for the first time.
Niagara.
Yeah, Niagara Falls.
Ever been there, Tyler?
It was gorgeous.
Nope.
Nor have I.
We
Yeah,
went
so,
through
a little
it,
jealous.
like, I've been through it every year. I mean, like, every year for years and years, and I've never stopped. And Mackenzie and I stopped. And it was awesome.
You went to some kind of wax museum?
Yeah, we went to the Trisol Wax Museum and Ripley's, believe it or not. My daughter loved it. She spent like 3 hours in there.
So what's up with the Star Trek part of the wax museum? Because those mannequins didn't look like the real Star Trek
Some
people.
of them are really, really good, and some of them are just not very good.
It's weird because those are characters
Yeah.
that it's not hard to find
There's-
visual reference for Star Trek people.
I don't know if they hurry or if it's just the best they can do.
Yeah, or maybe they have to license the right if they're still alive or something. And they're like, well, we didn't want to license his face, so we didn't.
The funny thing is one of the best ones in there was actually
Joe.
Kevin Hart.
But Kevin Hart is kind of the worst.
I know, but his
Not
like
bad.
his wax.
You know he's homophobic and transphobic,
His
right?
wax
That's why I don't
thing?
like him.
That's not
Yeah.
so good.
Yeah.
His wax thing was almost perfect. It's so weird because it's like some of them are really, really, really lifelike, and then others are just, not really. The Ryan Reynolds ones wasn't very good.
Oh, that's too bad because Ryan Reynolds, that guy's a looker.
Einstein was great.
Very cool.
I have a picture with the Einstein one.
Okay, briefly, what do we all think of the photo of Ryan Reynolds and Wolverine together? Hugh
Yeah,
Jackman.
cool. With
Yeah.
Wolverine's fancy yellow suit.
Yes, I mean
Spoilers.
that's true. We talked about a movie at all. It's a spoiler. Yeah, that suit is very comic accurate. It's not 100% comic accurate because it has sleeves and the real comic version of that costume doesn't, but that's okay. So I think I may need to put the thing down. Let's try that. Apparently Hugh Jackman actually gets skin cancer, so he has to be covered up when he's outdoors.
Well, he had cancer.
Yeah,
and he
yes.
actually beat it, and then
So that's why they have sleeves
Yeah.
on it, though, because he doesn't want to get the sun exposure, and that's very reasonable.
yeah.
But we agree that it's a good-looking suit.
Oh yeah.
Nice. Yeah, and one of the guys in our guild, he left a comment saying "kill it with fire" or something, and he said it was ugly. He didn't express himself very eloquently or anything, but I'm just like, ugly? That looks great. Like that's everything we want from comic book costumes.
Yeah, look good to me.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm glad we're all on the same page on that.
I agree.
Anything else cool from the trip, Randy? Oh no, now what am I supposed to do?
Just a lot of fun. I mean, we got all kinds of cool things and got to see family and
Yeah, aren't you just going through the same place again?
Yeah, this looks like somewhere I've been
Just
before.
jump
Yeah.
off that ledge in the last area. That's what you're supposed to
Yeah.
do is die, remember?
Really?
Yes.
Where? What last area?
I wonder
I
what
thought
the
it-
heck you're doing.
Well, I don't know, following the path they gave me.
That's the path you already went down.
Yeah.
So somewhere back here, I'll see a spot where I can die. Is what you're saying?
Yes. Yes.
All right, let's try that.
We'll show him where it is because he obviously doesn't.
Oh yeah, you're right. That was the starting area.
Yeah, it is. The starting area.
Yeah, jump. Thank you. The hole in the wall with the forest. Yeah, I remember that. I could have just ended the level there. Why was there more stuff to it?
So you
Was
know
there?
how to do stuff?
There was. Well, I mean, like it all circled back to the starting point, for instance. All right, let's do it. Let's jump. Geronimo! Splat.
The hole in the wall with the forest. Yeah, that was very descriptive. I like
Wolfblade
it.
is saying that hole is a glorious hole. That's
No,
nice,
that's
Wolfblade,
not what
but-
he said. That's what you said, dirty mind.
Oh, me. Oh,
yes,
no.
you.
I have to find a way to get out of here. You're welcome, Sir Khalid. Congratulations on winning. He's had some good luck lately. That's nice. Okay. Yeah, you guys might remember there was a code problem last time Sir Khalid won something. We got it fixed. He actually ended up with a cooler Steam game.
Cool.
All right, what does this do?
Oh,
Another radio?
pardon me.
So, Tyler, I assume you've never watched Cobra Kai. Is that the truth?
I've seen a couple episodes here and there, but that's it.
Have you seen the original Karate Kid movies?
No.
I guess it would be hard to enjoy the show since it's a sequel, like a really direct, close sequel to the movies.
Right.
I'm having a bit of problems with it.
It's so
Brandy, Brandy doesn't like the moral ambiguity of the main protagonist, which is Johnny from the original Karate Kid movies.
Yeah,
the
and he
Cobra
just,
Kai leader.
I don't know. I can't accept just he's a flawed character because, yes, I understand he's a flawed character, but
What just
it's
happened?
like all these people are stuck in the movie. And to me, that's not realistic, especially 30, 40 years
Oh,
later.
neat. Deadpool's reading the comic of it. I didn't know there were comics. I'm going to have to get into that. And there's 2 video games as well. I think I own the first one. I need to check it out. They are 3D beat-em-ups. Well, okay. Firstly, Tyler, you really should watch at least Karate Kid Part 1. Part 1 is one of those classic movies that's practically perfect in every way.
And it
Then from
references...
the 80s, though.
Yes, it is
Yes.
from the 80s.
Yikes.
Guess what? Movies back then had really good scripts and soundtracks, and
Not
they
so
were
sure
edited
about
well.
that. I'm not so sure about any of that.
Compared to modern movies where, like, even the ones that we end up liking for whatever reason have like big messy editing problems or whatever, you know. But anyway, Icky says he doesn't remember that the Will Smith one doesn't count. God, no.
God, no. Just the first one. You just gotta watch it.
But
Oh, I've seen
yeah.
that one. That one's good.
There are 4 original Karate Kid movies, right? And the only one you need to have seen to get into the show at all is the first one. However, it does build on elements from 2 and 3 eventually, I'm told.
Okay.
We haven't gotten that far. But yeah, let's just talk about it a little bit. So, and like I said, I just watched the first movie recently. What language did I watch it in, Tyler?
Spanish.
Espanol.
Yeah, and I mean, you know, I speak some Spanish, so but we had English subtitles on, so it wasn't a problem. But like, you know, I can understand, say, 70% or more of what they say, you know, but don't ask me to put those sentences together. I can't do it. But anyway, yeah, it was good to watch that way. The voice actor for the main character, Ralph Macchio, Daniel, his actor didn't line up with his appearance that well, but Mr. Miyagi's was quite good in the Spanish version. But it's still just a great movie, you know, and like a different, you know, watching in a different language added some variety, because of course I've seen that movie many times.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's not like you need to follow it closely because you don't know how it's gonna play out and stuff like that.
For real. And I mean, it's really well shot and mostly well acted and good choreography and a lot of fun elements to it. But anyway, so in the first movie you have the protagonist Daniel, who learns karate because he's trying to get out of being bullied by the Cobra Kai guys, and the main teenage Cobra Kai person is Johnny, and then he's the primary protagonist of the Cobra Kai show, you know? Like, all these years later, like 30 30, 35 years later, however many years later it is, Daniel...
That's a very simplified version of the movie, yes.
But all these years later, those two main characters, Daniel and Johnny, how have their lives diverged? You know, how have things gone for them? Because Daniel beat Johnny in the tournament, right? And Daniel had a caring, loving teacher, and Johnny had this cruel bully of a teacher. And so, yeah, their lives go much different ways. But Johnny, he's kind of, you know, he's got a bad life, and he's become an alcoholic, and he's got other problems. But he's trying to get his life together, and he restarts Cobra Kai. You know, he's like, well, if I'm going to open my own school, I'm going to call it Cobra Kai because that's what I know. And one thing that Brandy doesn't love about it is that he teaches the way that he was taught, you know, like, so he's still a pretty ruthless teacher, even though he's not as evil, or perhaps not evil at all, like his original teacher was.
I don't know. Some of the things he's instilling, I mean, you wouldn't want your kids acting like that. I mean, that's how you get that whole victim bullied mentality and stuff.
Well, I mean, but they really flesh him out. Like, for instance, we learned that he had an abusive stepfather, you know, and so he didn't have a chance to grow up to be a truly good person because he had a bad home life situation, and then his father away from home, his sensei, his mentor, was definitely not a good person.
Did his stepdad really be that bad to him, though? I mean, he was mean to him then, but I mean, he had bailed him out of...
Verbally, yeah, well, I mean, like, he took care of him financially, but he was verbally abusive and stuff, and we'll see more of that as the show goes on.
Oh, okay. Because from what I saw, he was just exasperated with him because he never did anything with him. So.
Yeah, but Johnny doesn't just hate him for no reason. Like, he hates him because it's earned.
Okay. Well, if they just haven't gotten to more of that, then that makes sense.
So that's, like, part of the show, Tyler, but it's got this nice dual nature to it, you know, because it's not just about Johnny, it's about what's happened with Daniel. And Daniel is a car dealer, and he's, like, financially successful, and he has a nice family, and he's kind of, like, well-respected as a former martial arts champion and things like that. And, but, like, you care about both of these characters, and then situations happen that pit them against each other. You know, it's like each one has reasons for disliking the other one, right? And so the conflict is just really well fleshed out, and it really reminds me of, like, Shakespearean plays and stuff. Like, I think they get a lot of inspiration from classical drama. And anyway, I get a big kick out of all that, but also the show is shot really well. Like, I mean, it looks great. It doesn't use green screen crap backgrounds or anything like so many modern online shows do. And it's, yeah, always nice when they have that cinematography and stuff. But good martial arts stuff happens in it, you know, sometimes kind of spread out, but still good stuff. And but it's got this great reverence for the original movies. And this is something that somebody who hadn't seen the original movies, you know, it'd be lost on them. But, like, they bring back characters and just scenes from the original movies, and they do so really organically, where it's not just like J.J. Abrams, you know, like in one of his Star Treks or Star Wars, is like, hey, here's a cameo, and it's really lame, right? Or in The Flash, you know, the recent Flash movie had those cameos, and they were not very well integrated, right? And this is the opposite of that. Like, they find ways that these characters could interact with old characters again, and they find ways that they could visit old locations again and stuff. And it just feels organic, and it feels authentic. You're like, wow, these guys still live in the same world that they lived in back in the 80s and 90s. You know, just like, yeah, I don't know if you know this, Tyler, but I've lived in the same town basically my whole life, you know, except for, like, little brief times when I was somewhere else. So, like, I still visit the same locations that I don't know, like, it provides that kind of continuity. So, I don't know, I mean, like, and it uses music from the original series, from the original movies at times, and they'll have flashbacks, because not everybody's going to remember the movies all that well. Like, for instance, you, Tyler, you wouldn't remember the movies all that well. Well, they'll flash back to pertinent scenes from the films, and a lot of times in a TV series based on movies, they might not be able to do that. Like in the recent Willow show, they didn't flash back to scenes from Willow, as I recall. Yeah. And the visual difference would have been really dramatic, because the Willow TV show looked like crap compared to the movie. But here they'll flash, they'll flash back to important scenes from the existing movies, and it all fits together, and it helps you understand, and you don't have to go back and like watch the old movie because it's just really well integrated. So yeah, I have a lot to praise so far. Brandy and I are halfway through the first season, and then we'll move on from there, and I hope it will continue to be fun and exciting. Do you have anything else you want to say about it, Brandy? How do I keep ending up on the wrong side here?
I just hope it... I don't know.
Check the dials on the other ones and see if it's going critical.
Yeah.
Okay, which dials?
Those things.
Oh, I see. That one's not... Oh, this is a puzzle. You're not trying to turn them all on. You're trying to
Make it go
build
critical.
pressure. Is that it?
I'm guessing.
Any suggestions, Tyler?
I mean, you definitely want to. Well,
Which one should be on and which one shouldn't? Like, what the heck?
are they all? I would think that they all need to be on. They're not supposed to all be on.
They were all on and nothing was happening.
Oh, you sure?
Yeah, look, like I turned one on or off. It doesn't change the pressure on the dial. Is there one where it is different somehow?
I think if they were all on, it would let you. It would probably drown you or something.
There.
Oh, wait,
Pressure went up.
Oh, it broke the wall. Maybe that's what... Okay,
Oh,
let's go.
that's weird. Not sure how you triggered that, but okay.
Yeah, because it was already... Who knows? Good suggestion, Wolfblade. Thank you. Anybody else in the audience a fan of Cobra Kai besides Deadpool and me?
Instead of Zero Texas were here, he loves it, but
Yeah.
he's in California, so
Ah, fancy.
yeah, he's on vacation.
How about you, Tyler? Have you lived anywhere else besides that part of the state?
Oh, actually, just Salt Lake City.
See, so you have kind of the same experience as me then.
Yep.
I've lived everywhere.
Brandy has lived a lot of places, yes. Okay, now what am I supposed to do with this wrench?
Not everywhere, but a lot of places.
Is that all you got from that area?
It looks like it. There must be somewhere that one of them can be messed with. At a...
Darker Player says that Microsoft is buying Activision.
Oh, wrong button.
Yeah,
Crap.
Cobra Kai, G.I. Joe. It was a very common naming scheme.
Okay.
I hate it when they said Cobra K.
Oh, yeah, a guy mispronounces it.
Yeah.
But, I mean, people are like that. Like, people say words like Ryu wrong, or Mario even, and these are things that you hear them pronounced correctly, and you're still going to say it wrong, you know?
Yeah.
Ryu?
Yes, and, I like Kamen Rider, right? Well, there's an anime company called Media Blasters is putting out they're going to be licensing and putting out a couple of the Kamen Rider movies. And the main guy who runs it, he, on his YouTube videos, he makes like a YouTube kind of blog or something, he says Kamen Rider. And there's no way he could think it's Kamen Rider. Like, dude, all you have to do is watch any of them and you'll hear it pronounced correctly. So how are you saying it incorrectly? That frustrates the heck out of me.
Like in the Avatar movie where they mispronounced a bunch of the characters' names intentionally.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
See
not
where
good,
that
is
tip
it?
goes, because that's something.
Okay, well, it goes up and way over there. So maybe go back over there somewhere.
And forwards and backwards.
Yeah, I had to have done something.
And.
Yeah. So, uh-oh, that releases the pressure, but we don't want to release it, right? We just want to build it up everywhere we can. I think until it explodes or something.
I would assume so.
Okay, let's try this one. No effect on that one. Okay, let's go find another one. I'm not really a puzzle game person, as you well know, Tyler. So I'm not naturally good at this type of game.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not your type of game.
Just fix all the water leaks, Icky says. It's good. Can I climb the ladder while holding the wrench? Good, I can. Okay. Well, here's another one, but this one... What happens when I turn off? Nothing. Okay. Alright, well, we gotta find one where doing something will do something. Or whatever.
Is that a water? Oh, just flip that switch.
Hey, look, it's Kano, Alejandro. Alejandro, do you feel like being on mic with us?
Hey, Alejandro.
Because we would always welcome you. Flipped. What did that do?
I don't know.
Let's flip it again. Oh, it rotates that pipe up there so I can walk across it. Let's go do that. Can I do anything to this one? Nothing. Okay. Well, he probably doesn't want to be on mic, but he would be welcome if he did want to.
He's watching kids.
Oh,
He's
okay.
watching the little Ninos.
How many Ninos are we talking about, Alejandro? I thought you only had one.
18 and a half.
Wait, okay, you fall through that automatically, so you're not supposed
I
to
don't think
walk.
it's walk across it. Just get
Some-
that water flowing. You need to get that water flowing somewhere. So,
Alright.
run it again, because it probably doesn't
So,
need to go.
wait, so now different water goes a different way, so maybe
There's
now...
two types of water flow.
Oh my gosh. Why do we do this to ourselves? Dang, Alejandro, you've been popping them out, haven't you? That's a little joke.
3 years.
Oh. Interesting.
Don't. I'm worried about the one. Okay?
Well, we miss you, dude, and we're very happy to see you, of course. Alright, what's that do? Anything? Nothing changed, right? Yo, Dementia, I like the shredder emoji. Dementia liked our tweet about the stream. That was good of him. Little things like that are a big help, everybody. Let me also remind everybody, don't just read that Double Dragon interview I mentioned. Please also read the review I wrote, which Tyler helped proofread.
Okay, it's gotta be something with that pipe. You gotta
Whoa.
get water out of that pipe. Oh no, that's the pipe you did already. Go jump in front of it when it's on.
Well,
Or does
how
it
do I...
only do it for like a second?
Well, let's find out. Oh, crap. Pressure's got to build up or something. Are there any other cracks? Wolfblade says. Somebody do us a favor and look up the solution online, because I've had enough of this level. But anyway. There wasn't anything else in there, right? It was just the wrench and nothing else. And I tightened the two little nuts, but there wasn't anything else to do with it. I guess frame rate doesn't matter a lot in a game like this, but... Oh, there's a crack in the ceiling. Does that count? Anyway. Would turning them all off do anything?
Probably not. Go. I mean, yeah, I'll just look up the answer. What is it? Oh, but isn't this game
Yeah.
pretty new?
Dang it, it is pretty new. Yeah, but somebody may have made a YouTube video.
Side guide, lost screens.
Yeah, that's too.
That's good, Dementia. Yeah, there was way too much FTC news.
Trailer.
I know
walk through
Tyler and I are both very happy that Microsoft won their legal battle.
Yeah, I mean, I don't care, but it seemed
But-
like it was pretty trumped up, the whole thing.
Yeah, exactly. And the FTC chairwoman who is like making it happen, or who made it happen, like she's actually come under a lot of criticism for like picking bad cases and such. So I think that's reasonable. Like they did not have a strong case, and she managed it badly. And I'm not just thinking that because they lost. I'm thinking that because I've read experts saying it.
for the first level.
Yeah, that's true, Ima. It's all about England holding up the progress. Ima, do you know the solution to this? Check the pipes, where they come from. Man, oh my gosh. This is the problem with big levels like this, Tyler. You get stuck and it's just no fun anymore.
This level's not that big.
Well, it's taking too long, isn't it?
All right,
I mean, you probably just need to follow the pipes, but
Here we go. the
without
pipes.
playing, I can't really tell you what to do.
Oh, look. I got pressure building up in this one. I'm gonna release it.
Open it and bam yourself, and you should be good.
Oh, thank goodness! Finally. That felt
I
like
almost had an answer for you.
felt like a year of my life. Thank you for looking, everybody who was trying to help.
That was so I almost got it for you.
And now we just got a black screen.
Next,
I guess
you
it's
can go to
loading.
the sawmill.
Switch games have really bad loading times compared to modern consoles.
Yeah, it's tough to. That's probably tough to get used to.
Yeah, because it's not just this. Like, I wrote a story about a cool Overcooked clone called Manic Mechanics. And it's a good game. But, yeah, the loading times are excessive. And it's just like, I thought, why would you release it only on Switch? Maybe it's just a timed exclusive. Like this one we know is coming to Steam, so I hope Manic Mechanics also comes to other platforms. The new Mario, Ima says. Well, you know, the original Sleeping Guy had a Mario level that was fun. What's all this? So this is the hub world this time, and it's a weird hub world, isn't it? I don't even know what it's supposed to be doing.
Like.
Where's the next level?
Like mad scientist.
Perfect Zero's here. We missed you, Tom.
Hey! I slept so late today.
Because you stayed up too late.
Tom and Icky and I were trying to finish.
And I was tired, but I couldn't really fall asleep until you got back. Then I
So
fell
you
right to
should've
sleep.
Stayed up with us.
But I was too tired to like sit and concentrate and talk and things. Oh, that's a good question. I actually reviewed the original. I reviewed Vampire Survivors as a single player game, and then I have written an article about the co-op announcement when they announced that they were going to add co-op to it. And then yes, I will be reviewing the co-op version of the game when it gets the update. But also, I'm supposed to interview the developer Ponkel. I just haven't successfully made the time to write the interview yet. I'm supposed to do the Vampire Survivors interview. Supposed to do a Turtles Shredder's Revenge interview about the DLC, and I'm supposed to do one about a game called Dyna Bomber that's a Bomberman clone. But here's the thing, Tyler. Those interviews, they take at least an hour just to write the questions, right?
Right.
Then to edit and format and get pictures for one of them, like to publish it after they send their answers back, that's like 3 hours of work. Like, I don't know why it takes so long, but it does, and it's horrible. Like Friday, I was just like, come on, it took too long. But I think one problem was I was trying to create a new header image based on, like, by combining a bunch of character artwork that's been released, and that had to have added like an hour to it. And then I decided the image didn't look good enough, so I didn't even use it for the header image. I just used it later in the interview. So that was frustrating. Okay, let's go find what we're supposed to do.
You were up till 5 a.m.
When?
You didn't stop at 5 a.m.
Who was up till 5 a.m.?
That's what.
Oh, those guys kept
Said.
playing? Wow. Oh, look, it chops wood. So, Tyler, you used to review games and stuff, but you never did interviews, did you?
I may have done one or two ever, but I don't recall any off the top of my head.
I'm sure you wouldn't mind ghostwriting one for me sometime.
You make it sound so fun.
Yeah.
Well, you wouldn't have to do the formatting crap. You'd only have to do the questions.
Oh.
The questions.
Work off on you. I'm just putting it out there.
The questions and
That's
seeing
right
what their
here.
answers are is the fun part. It's the having to edit all their answers and then put it all together into an article that is much less fun.
What I'm hearing is, hey, Tyler, do my work.
Hey, poor Tyler's never had the experience. I'm just looking out for him.
Sure.
He's never been out of his own state, and he's never done this. No, I know you've been out of the state, Tyler. Did you say you went to New York or something?
I have. I've left the state before. No, I haven't ever been to New York, but I've been to like Philadelphia, Washington,
Yeah.
D.C.
Did you go to the Mutter Museum? It is amazing.
The what?
Washington,
Mutter Museum.
Mutter?
Mutter. Scientific oddities.
Scientific. Oh, so it's someone's
I heard about
name?
it
Is that?
on the creepiest places on Earth. It was awesome.
Oh.
The Museum of Mothers?
Hey, Galadrius. Hey, maybe that's a new place for Galadrius to visit. He's always going places.
I've been wrestling gators. I'm exhausted.
Yeah, how was that?
It was amazing. One of them was named Tyler, so he was easy to put down.
Wow. That's wrong, dude.
I kid. Went to Disney. We went to Magic Kingdom, and then we went to Epcot. I was able to ride the Tron ride and the Guardians of the Galaxy ride in the same day.
Ooh. And they're both cool?
And they're both incredible, but I'm tired. I had to wrestle gators in between. It was not easy. Oh, I see.
You
You're
know
trying.
those gators took off a 4-year-old kid, so you're doing the world a service.
I know. I'm trying to take care of people. Like I said, one was named Tyler, so I knew I had to, do something.
Can I just walk onto these blades?
Should be able to, but I'm sure you can't. That's kind of like was annoying thing, and it gets more like, I mean, the first game actually was pretty good about it, but like the second game, I felt like too. It's like this obviously would have killed me. Like, you have to think about this game.
Did I walk in on Saw? Is that what this is? Oh my god.
Well, there are saws. Ima says the Guardians ride is the best at Disney World.
Oh, the Cosmic Rewind is one we went on. They have one at Disneyland that used to be the Tower of Terror, and now it's like some of the intergalactic drop-off thing.
Interesting. Okay, well, I can walk along the ceiling, maybe? Let's try that.
But Cosmic Rewind
crap.
is a fun roller coaster. Oh, don't fall off the house.
Yeah, I fell off. So that means they probably don't intend for you to walk along the ceiling. Anything cool out here?
No dancing on the ceiling for you?
What a feeling.
Seems to be like, how could we hold down, way down that button, right? And then...
I would say so, yeah.
Oh, here's a collectible on top of this building. How do I get on top of this building? That's the next question.
Jump up there and then jump up there.
That video back in the day.
Yeah.
Fascinated me. I was just
We got the collectible.
He's walking on a ceiling.
This one looks better than the second one.
Yeah, I mean, it's less
I might be
daunting.
I might be interested in playing this.
The game.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, the problem with walking on the ceiling, you can't wash off the footprints.
That's true.
So you gotta walk barefoot or something.
Gotta get one of those extendo mops or something.
Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, I like the first one of these games.
Me too. Like, I mean, not so much that I would play all the way through it or anything, but like, I liked the creativity of it and the humor. That was good.
Tech Guy won. Congrats.
Way to go, Tech Guy. The new sleep. Are they really, Ima? Sleepy Engine, or is that a joke or something? All right. What the? There's got to be something we can pick up and drop on that switch.
Cow.
Don't drop anything on your switch.
I don't see any cows. Yeah, you missed it, Galadrius, but I was telling everyone I actually opened up my Switch dock and repaired it and reassembled it this week. Yesterday? Well, I opened it up on Thursday and reassembled it on Friday.
It works.
Yep, it's all good now.
Congrats. Good job.
Yeah, it wasn't like severely broken. It was just the USB port that connects to the Switch. The male USB port got misaligned. Anyway.
We'll do that.
So there's also thunder sounds. Any suggestions, audience? Because I don't think we're seeing what to do.
Maybe you could startle a bird that falls over onto the button.
You got a second little thing alongside the main conveyor. I don't understand the purpose of the second one.
You want me to look this up again?
Is there an audio delay? A video delay? I mean, there should be a minor video delay, but like...
Hey, what about the logs? Can you pick up the logs?
Oh, that's a good question. No.
You know, they're lying around. I was just wondering.
You can knock them around, but you cannot pick them up.
Well, we probably knock one around into a switch.
Crap. Well, let's go see where... The switch is under the roof, so... Why does this... Look, this grate here is making sound. Is that supposed to be the radio? It's actually kind of pleasant music in this level.
Yeah, that's just the radio.
Gotcha. We were talking about the first season of Cobra Kai earlier, Galadrius. You missed that too.
Oh, yeah, that's a great show.
I know.
Heck yeah. I had to... Yeah, I've been putting it off for years, even though I knew I would like it. Because I was like, We got to make the time to watch the movies first, right? Well, we finally... My mom... The reason we watched it at all is my mom and dad were visiting, and they wanted something to watch, right? And Mom actually picked the show to watch, so I'm like, okay. And that got me to try it out earlier than anticipated. So yeah, we're up here again. Should I try to get on the ceiling again? See if it goes any differently? Okay. This time I actually did make it to the roof. Maybe there's another collectible up here somewhere. No, there's only one per
there's usually only
level,
one
right?
per level.
Yeah. Okay, so we got that window area there. Still doesn't feel like this is the actual plan for beating the level.
No, I don't think so either. It has to. I think probably. No, when you push the button, the like logs just run on the tram thing. You can't grab a log or anything.
I don't think so. We can mess with it in a sec. Interesting. This is... I can walk by this part of the structure, but it doesn't do anything. Okay, let's go down that way. How might I just fall to my death? Ah!
Right. It's like literally the solution in the first level, but it doesn't work for this one.
No, but it was a greater height, or a greater distance.
Yeah. Push the button. It turns the saws on and it turns the thing on, but it only goes for a few seconds, right?
Super briefly.
Yeah, it is super brief.
Yeah, let's go look at the conveyor belt and see what...
Yeah, conveyor belt. That's where. Go grab a log or something off the conveyor belt. What happens when you slice up a log?
Yeah, that's a good question. What if you aren't supposed to go into them, but your log is?
Yeah, run it to the point where a log can like fall and get sliced up.
Yeah, because then you have the smaller pieces and maybe
that's
put
what I'm
one
thinking
of those
too.
on
Yeah.
Maybe you're right. Is it actually going to bring any more... Oh, okay. Ima says the first season is the best, which also is what my mom said, because she's actually watched the whole thing. Oh, there.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, it crashed. Yeah, I don't...
Maybe you just get hit by the logs falling. Push it, and then when you see a log's about to fall,
oh,
go
yeah.
right into it.
That's a good idea. I don't even have to know that it's coming. I can just stand under it every time, if that's the solution.
Yeah, that works.
Well, I know I missed the beginning of the show. Can I talk about what I've been playing this week?
Sure, tell us all about it.
Well, the first game I played, it's on Xbox Game Pass. It's a game called Exoprimal. It's by
Hey!
We were talking about that one.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's like a team-based shooter, but they dump a whole bunch of dinos on you to kill and to take down.
Dinosaurs?
Yeah, dinosaurs. So they could have done Dino Crisis, and instead they did Exoprimal. So.
Hello, Capcom.
But it's actually kind of fun. You know, once you get in with a pretty good squad, it's actually fun to play. So can't really complain too much. Like I said, it's on Game Pass. So you can play it for free if you have that service. So yeah, that one's not bad. Then there's this really cool game by what's the name of it?
Oh, what just happened?
Domesticated Ant Games. It's called Gravity Circuit. Have you heard of this one?
No. Have you, Tyler?
It's a side-scrolling 2D platformer in the spirit of like Mega Man and stuff, but it's really a lot of fun to play.
What's with the gravity part?
Well, basically, you know, you can like jump around and stuff, but you have all these like neat attacks that you can pull off. You can like throw things. You can do like upward kicks. You know, and you have like a grapple beam. It's just really good when it comes to movement. Like here, I'll put the Steam link in there so you guys can take a look.
They're getting closer. Is it only on Steam or is it on consoles too?
It's on consoles too. It's out on Switch and PS4.
One more.
Dude,
on you.
Okay, come on, please work.
I'm surprised you guys missed it. It's a retro. You know, well, there's no co-op though, so that's probably why.
Man, it didn't kill me.
I didn't think it would, but
well,
But I put the Steam link in there. It actually looks, it plays really well, and it looks amazing, and the music's good too.
Is it a sequel? Oh, if you like what?
Well, if you like Mega Man style classic games, it's really good.
is it a sequel to the old Windows Phone and mobile game Gravity Guy?
No.
It was an endless runner.
Completely original game.
I see. Okay, any other solutions, everyone? Suggestions?
Where are we at?
Go back on the. Now that you have logs on there, go back to the conveyor belt.
Okay, while it's running, or
No, well, I mean, I don't even think you can get on it while it's running, can you?
it stops too quickly, yeah?
Yeah, just climb back to the top.
Okay, and maybe the second conveyor-like thing is just there so you don't knock the logs off?
What is that?
Yeah, it doesn't even really make sense what it is.
Keep going up.
This is tough. Right.
That's weird. What is that? Push the front log off and see what happens.
Okay.
Yeah, no, what it is.
Sure is.
I've got it. You got to, yeah. You need to push that log off into the switch. It needs to be right there at the edge, and then
It's too far from the switch.
Yeah.
you need to activate the conveyor belt to get it going, or reset the level.
But the conveyor belt goes for like half a second. It goes, but I don't think we've messed up. I think we're just not seeing something we can
messed
do.
up. Do you have a slingshot?
No, that would be nice. Gosh, that would be nice. Maybe there's some. Maybe there is something somewhere that I just
You can
didn't
push
find.
the switch. Did you try pushing the switch?
Yeah, I feel like maybe you didn't push something.
Try
How do you-
Or
pushing the
maybe you
switch.
didn't find something.
We pushed the
push it.
switch numerous times. It advances the conveyor belt for half a second.
No,
and-
not the
Yeah,
button. Not the button. The switch itself. Push the switch.
Oh, push it around?
Closer to the ramp, and then try to push a log over onto it to
okay.
activate.
Can
the
you push
switch.
the switch?
Yeah, you can push the switch.
Oh, you can. Wow. Huh.
That's
okay.
me helping people out.
How did you know you could push the switch?
I kind of watched the walkthrough.
I was
Okay.
like, what the
Cheater.
heck?
Hey, at least I cheated and not, Paul.
No, I mean, who cares? We just need to get through these levels.
Yeah. Okay.
But you're saying put it under the saw?
Yeah, push it right there to where it's on the edge of the saw. Then you push the log over into the button, and it activates the fans. Then you can kill yourself.
Okay, we'll
You
try
just gotta
that.
get a log up there. Yeah, you just gotta get a log up there. Gotta
So,
make sure it's right next to the ramp,
That's a
not
pretty
underneath,
dumb
or
solution.
right next to it. So when to look up,
okay.
see what I mean? So
Push it to the right.
Yeah, push it to the right. You can probably you see that? Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Probably where that radio is. I think that's why the radio's there. It's a little bit of a guide to tell you.
You think so? Or maybe a little. I mean, I feel like all the way at the radio is going to be too close.
No, not all the way to the radio. You want to get a little. See that wood beam? With that wood beam right there. Yeah, just push it up
That
to
looks
it.
pretty close. Yeah,
It's pretty close. I think that'll work.
kind of a dumb solution.
Yeah. So now just get. Well, it is, but it works.
I never would have thought that you could actually move the button around.
Yeah, moving the button is the answer.
It's wild.
Okay.
All right.
You're welcome, internet.
Okay,
Now,
and
all
then we have
need
to
do
see
is
if there's a
move one of the
log there.
logs.
Yeah,
might
let's.
have to punch one up.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, what if there's no. Push the button first, Lyle says. Yeah, is there no longer a. Yeah, I have to push the button first. Dang
Yeah,
it.
it's,
All right,
it's well
well,
activated.
I'll try that.
Yeah, push the button first. You're missing a log.
Yeah, let's get this solved so we can talk about Superman.
What about Superman?
The show we were all supposed to watch. You watched it, right?
Oh no, I didn't get a chance. But
Dang it.
I've seen clips. I'm good. I can talk about it. I've seen clips. Okay, there's a log up there now, so you should be able to push it over onto the switch, and then you're dead.
We actually waited to talk about it till you got here because we didn't want to
you
leave
can
you
talk
out.
about it. I'll talk about it with you. Go ahead. Don't
dead to
me. I just
You're
helped
dead to
you.
me.
I just helped you. You flea.
Okay, I guess those two things cancel out. All right, let's do this.
So push it off to the left. It should hit the switch, and then you're dead.
Oh, thank you. Good. All right.
And you're dead.
Oh, hey, Panda P knows Chubby Pixel. How do you know him, Panda P? Or do you mean you're just familiar with the games he makes? Because he also makes those weird Weibo games or whatever they call. What are they called, Tyler? You remembered the other day.
That
That
3D
3D
pixel.
Yeah, it makes those 3D platformers.
I know Twisted Pixel.
No, they're like $5. Like the first time I noticed stick drift conclusively was while I was playing one of them. But they're real cheap, and they release them on everything: PlayStation, Xbox, and Switch over time.
I don't know.
God, man, you remembered it one time when I brought it up, and I feel like I gave you less info that time. But anyway, yeah, it's like a Mario 64 style big.
Oh yeah, Woodle Tree Adventure.
Woodle Tree, yeah, there you go. Good job. See, I was close with the W. But yeah, same developer. All right. So, man, I do not want to play another level, but let's find where the next level is, and then we'll talk about. So that one's done. That one. Wait, how do you know if it's done or not? Because we did the pipe level, and it doesn't have a thing over it. Who knows?
We didn't do everything.
But here's this one. Yeah, maybe that's it. Who knows? So, there's a new Superman animated series, everybody, in case you didn't know. It's a Max exclusive, but the first episode is free to watch on YouTube, so everybody can check it out. What's the actual title of it, guys? Do we remember?
My Adventures with Audrey.
Isn't it Superman, My Life as a Hero or something?
That was My Adventures with Superman.
My Adventures with Superman? Superman, My Adventures with Superman, or just My Adventures with Superman?
My Adventures with Superman.
Just
Jeez,
My Adventures.
Don't even know the name of the show you wanted me to watch.
Yeah, it slipped my mind.
You're making fun of me.
Hey, I watched 2 episodes, so I'm beating you by 200%, mister. No. But
I saved the universe, so I'm beating you by a billion. So.
Yeah, that is pretty good.
Yeah.
So it's a Max exclusive animated Superman show. It is Korean animation, so it is anime style. I wouldn't call it anime since it's not Japanese. But Tyler, tell us about the show. What's the premise? What's going on with it? Oh, look, it's a downed Halo ship.
So, there's this guy from a planet called Krypton, and his father Jor-El the Krypton is exploding, and his father Jor-El saves him and sends him to Earth, and his name's Kal-El, and then Kevin Costner receives him as a baby and raises him, and then he dies in a tornado.
Kevin Costner.
Oh my gosh, that's the worst part of that very bad movie.
It's a pretty typical Superman. It's when he starts working for the Daily Bugle, and as an intern.
I want pictures of Spider-Man.
And Lois Lane is also an
Hang on,
intern.
don't spoil. I'm an idiot. Hasn't seen it.
Dang it, I'm
Spoilers for a kids' cartoon.
Yeah, which also is not a spoiler. I mean, we're not spoiling because we never do.
The stuff that you're actually saying has
I mean,
been
if you've
in
ever
Spider-Man
seen a
before.
Superman or like read a Superman or anything, it's just Superman. Like it's a Superman story.
Yeah.
For the most part, but it does have some unique twists. For instance, what you mentioned, Tyler, it has Clark Kent joining the Daily Planet as an intern at the same time that Lois and Jimmy are also interns. So they're all interns and they're all on the same level instead of like, Lois being an established reporter or whatever, which is usually how it's done.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and even Clark Kent usually joins as a junior reporter, not even an intern at all. So they're kind of like on a step lower than they normally would be in the Superman story. Oh, Panda Pete. Okay, I was just joking. Thank goodness, it's hard to tell with you sometimes. Maybe if you weren't such a whatever it is that you say that you are.
But he respects you so much.
I do.
No, he doesn't.
Yes,
Superman. Oh yeah, he did save. He missed the part where Superman saved the whale from drowning because he was muted. But anyway, Tyler, did you notice anything else unique about the show? Not the visual look of it, but just like little.
It's woke.
Is that right?
Woke.
It does have a couple of black characters in it, so the racist folks won't be happy with that.
Well, Lois Lane's not white, and Jimmy Olsen's not white. I mean,
Lois Lane is Hispanic or something. She's just tan. She's not black, but
She's
yeah,
not white.
But Jimmy Olsen being black is they already did that in Supergirl, and I feel like they've done it in something else too. So I think a lot of new versions of Jimmy will have him be black.
Well, isn't April O'Neil black in the new Mutant Mayhem movie for Ninja Turtles?
Yes.
Yes, although that also is not super new because the series before that, Rise of the TMNT, also had her black.
Yep, you're right.
Woke.
Super woke.
Super woke.
Did you cast for the new Snow White? No, I haven't. Dementia. Is there really a new Snow White movie? But anyway, so we got them being interns and such. Another thing is that Superman's powers are handled a little differently. Like I don't know, like his powers have to kind of activate and stuff, so he's not always just like flying around being the toughest guy on the block.
Well, yeah, was it just like that, or was he just trying to suppress them?
I really feel like he had not used or activated them yet, or something. Like I don't think he was trying to suppress them.
Okay, because he was like at the beginning, he's like, "Oh, I'm just a normal guy, like he's trying to suppress them or something, you know?"
Oh yeah, that was the thing though. Like he has difficulty managing his strength, at least right at the beginning, which is not something they usually have Superman do. So, but it's used for a comedic effect, and it's kind of fun. All right, we got a radio there. Does the radio mean anything? It's got to mean something. Let me go back up to it. I fell. Waiting for alarm, like Icky said. No, it's not like that, Icky, where his powers run out after a minute. It's just that he's not as strong. He's kind of like a... Did you guys know in the original comics, Superman couldn't fly, and he was just like... He was strong, but he wasn't as strong, and he could jump really high, but he couldn't fly and stuff like that. So this version, he can fly, but he does seem to not be as strong. Like, he takes damage during fights and stuff, and has a hard time of it unless he is able to activate more of his powers or whatever. I guess is one way of putting it. So, what'd you think of the story, Tyler, of that first episode?
Yeah, it was cool. It was good. I mean, it's a kid's cartoon, but if I was a kid, I'd probably be interested in watching it.
Pretty good humor, right?
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah, the particular, like, the personalities of the characters, they've tweaked them a little, you know? It's not just that they're interns, but, like, you know, Jimmy has his particular... Jimmy is more of a comic relief character in this one. And little things like that, but they're fun. I like the differences, because I'm well familiar with Superman as he is, so I don't mind some little tweaks like that. What about the art and the action and such?
I like the art. The action, like, I mean, it didn't stand out. It was fine. Like,
Yeah, it was
yeah, it's good. I had no qualms with it.
good to hear. Good to hear.
Yeah,
Brady?
I like the art style. Like, you could tell it had a little bit of Asian influence. You know, it's not anime, but
still, it looks different from previous Superman cartoons for sure.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yep.
So I'm trying to
Lois for sure. Lois definitely just looks like an Asianly animated character. At least her boobs aren't like completely falling out. So
No, she's not like particularly sexy or anything, but yeah,
Right.
she has kind of an anime style face for sure. That's good. Brandy, did you have any particular thoughts about the show?
No, that's good and solid. I mean,
Yeah, she seemed like when she saw that it was a cartoon, she seemed less enthused about it, right? But then she
Yes.
wanted to watch the second half of the first story, so
yes,
that made me happy.
it was well done. I think anybody would enjoy it that enjoys Superman.
Right on. So that's our recommendation, guys. Remember, it's a Max exclusive show. It's airing weekly, and you can watch the first episode for free on YouTube. And you should. If you don't have Max, just watch that first one on YouTube so you can see how fun it is. Oh, by the way, he doesn't get his. This is not a spoiler, really, but he doesn't get his uniform in the very first episode. So if you're waiting for that, you will be disappointed.
yeah, that's always Paul's thing because he hated it in Miss Marvel.
Yes, they. Well, was it the very last episode when she finally got her
She
uniform?
finally got her outfit. Yeah.
Yeah, I actually don't like that, but I mean he gets it in the second episode, so it's not like they're being cruel with it or anything. He has no hope. Well, no, I mean you'll see like this is one where they have the S representing his Kryptonian heritage and stuff. So you'll see it pop up a little bit in that first episode. Where's the next egg for me to hunt? I'm trying to break all these eggs, but that is totally the flying dropship from Halo over there. I forget what they're called.
Go into the mountains. There should be.
Yeah,
a
it kind of
route
reminds me of No
This
Man's Sky.
Yeah, I believe so. The other way.
Wait.
Back towards the ship.
Okay, because I already got one over.
Yeah, there was
Over
one on
this.
the lower level. There should be one on an upper level. You have to go up a mountainside.
Well, look. A pelican. Thank you, Ima. Yeah, I used to know that. Ima, I never asked you. Do you like the Halo show? Have you watched it? Because Brandy and I really enjoyed it. You liked it too, didn't you, Brandy?
Yes, I actually really loved it, and but
You're
then
going the right
again,
way.
Yeah, but I already got this one over here.
I wasn't.
That one over there, but what about up there? You got to jump across that thing and then, yeah.
Yeah.
Keep going.
But there's nowhere else to go from
I
here.
didn't play
There
the
should be
original
you got the one up
game
there.
though.
Okay, so there's a big one that you got to get then. You got the one on the ground and you got the one
Sorry.
on the mountain, right?
Presumably.
Oh, well, so you got two so far.
No, I've got 3.
Okay, because there's one more. Hang on.
Yeah, it's got to be kind of hidden. Brandy was saying she has not played the actual Halo games.
Yeah.
They're boring.
They're not. They're fun. You got to play them in co-op, though, Tyler.
So,
This was from your days when you didn't want to play with other people for some reason. When I first met you, you were like that.
Where's that big tree? Where's that big yellow tree?
Okay, we'll
There
go
should
look for a
be
tree.
path, not that one.
In fact, Tyler, when I met you, didn't you tell me that you weren't really interested in girls yet?
I hadn't quite reached that age.
Exactly. I've known you for so long, and you are younger than me.
Yes, I am.
So let's see. There's
But you honestly weren't interested in multiplayer stuff.
Yeah,
right
I didn't
when
do
we
as
first
much
met, right?
multiplayer. I mean, I still don't do a ton of it, but yeah, I did less back then.
So
But like,
head that way.
if you have a
Head up
game
toward
that's
the
co-op,
clear.
you're down for it at least.
Right.
There should be like a platform with that yellow tree in the distance.
Okay.
Go to the
All right.
right.
Well, look. Wait, up here?
Yeah, go to the right. No, the right.
What do you?
To the right a little more. There should
I don't
be
know
like
what
a platform up there.
Oh, this?
Yeah, there should be like a platform up there that you can go up. Just like it looked like a ramp or something. No, not that. That's a mountainside. Go back down.
These graphics.
Go back down. There, you see it in the distance? There's like that thing by that yellow tree, that path.
Okay, we'll go look over there.
Yeah, go look over there.
So
To the-
not on this big spiky thing, but just over here.
There's like you look to the right and you'll see the small path there. You're on it. You're almost there. You're 10-second delay. That's why I was like, yeah, you're on it. There you go.
Sir. Oh yeah, good. Wait, that's just a radio.
There should be an alien down there.
I knocked it off the. Oh, down.
Yeah, go a little further.
I do hear an alien sound. Ah, what the heck is that?
Look, the radio. There's an alien down there. You could skish it.
Okay. Wahoo!
So squish it.
Hello, buddy.
did you say skish?
You could punch. Yeah, hit it. Keep hitting it.
He's gonna get pissed off
I
at
think
you.
you
hitting
gotta
it.
jump. Yeah, you gotta jump on it. I think.
Okay, let's try that. Yeah, I did fail at falling on it.
Yeah, you gotta fall on it.
Yeah, so anyway, Ima, did you answer us if you like the Halo show or not? I think he's trying to hide that he hasn't watched it. I'm sorry, but you can't worry that much about spoilers if you don't watch the thing when it comes out. Like, if you're like, well, I'm going to watch it in 5 years, but don't mention spoilers. Like, after a certain reasonable time, you should just let people talk about things.
So go back to where you were, back to
Oh.
the platform, and jump up and
Okay.
hit that alien.
Just okay, he says. Aw. See, like, I'm okay with decently large changes as long as they get the visual stuff right. Like Master Chief, he looked great, right? Like, the Spartan costumes look great in that show. And they get the vehicles right and the weapons. Those things all look so good. So, like, I don't mind if they slightly change how the UNSC works or things like that, because it's been a while since I even played those games. And yeah, people who have never played the game, why would they care? So,
Should be able to jump right on
dang
top
it.
of it.
Didn't do anything.
Oh, I think he needs to come out. Did you get them all? You got all the little eggs, right? You got.
No, I guess I'm missing one somewhere. Well, who won? Go, Mongbox! Hooray! Well, this is a good game for kids as long as they're patient. There's some patience required here.
Patience and depressed, I guess.
Well, he's trying to wake himself up. That's the thing. Like when you're sleeping, if you
is there an egg by the ship? Check around the ship.
I got the one by the ship.
You're the one by the ship.
Of course, I got the one by the ship. Yeah, let me look around more in this alien area. I haven't really looked that much. Yeah, but it's not actually like nobody's going to go out and kill themselves because they played Suicide Guy. Although I agree, it should be called Sleeping Guy, like we talked about earlier.
Did you get the one over there by the Wolverine claws?
Wolverine claws?
Over there by the ship, there should be like a rocks formation that looks like Wolverine claws.
It'd be nice if we could beat this level right before we have to end.
That's what I'm trying to help you do.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
So go back over towards the ship and look for the rocks.
Okay, so
go back towards the ship, and then there should be
no
like
takers for the Steam game. Man, we're streaming a cool game, and oh well.
Cool.
It's This is Wednesday all over again.
Yeah. Oh, there. So you see those Wolverine claws? There should be an alien egg over there. See if you got that one.
Oh,
because once you get the 3 alien eggs, then the thing pops out and you can squish it, and that'll be the end of the level.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
I like it.
But,
so, yeah, go over to those rocks. No, by
what?
Yeah.
The uncertain? No, it's supposed to be that.
Okay, keep.
Dang it, Icky, that was supposed to be the round 1 game.
Go to the right.
Look, I got the one right behind the ship.
But what about the one? There's one over there. Go further out a little bit. There should be like, 3 rock. You see the Wolverine claw right there? Right.
Yeah, I got the one right under it.
Okay, so there was one there, and then there was one in the mountain. So you should have the 3 of them. So it should be.
Yeah, I've done 3 for sure. There must be a 4th one somewhere, right?
I'm looking.
But yeah, the uncertain is like kind of the least high desirability game, so it was supposed to be round 1. But that's okay. We'll just use it again if nobody wants it. By the way, hello, Jordan. Hope you're doing well. Jordan gave a real nice tweet when he won a game a few streams back. Made me happy. Oh, Jordan will take it. Jordan, do you actually play Steam games?
Jono wants it.
Oh, Jono. Okay, thank you, Jono. Somebody get that game off our hands. Which, by the way, was part of a pack that I bought to use as prizes.
Yeah, so you got those 3 eggs, then... Oh, wait, there's one more. Go back over to that walkway, but don't go up the walkway. Stop when you get to the walkway.
What, towards the alien?
Yeah, toward the alien, but don't go up the walkway. Just get to it and then turn around. Right.
Oh, there it is. Look.
Yeah, get that last one, and then the alien will come out, and then you can squish.
Thank you. How did I not see that?
I don't know. You're blind. I don't know.
I mean, you didn't turn back around that way.
You were distracted.
Yeah.
You were recommending this game to kids to kill themselves. That's not nice.
No one should kill themselves.
Now go back to the alien. He should be out of the egg. You should be able to squish him, and that'll be that. But land on top of him.
The sound of that is horrible, by the way.
Yeah, scary sound. It's hard to land on top of him. I wish they'd make it like stickier.
Yes.
Yeah, you gotta land on top of him.
Can't I hit him with it? They can make things sticky so that the player doesn't have to flail around.
Yeah, you gotta land on top of him.
Stupid alien.
Yeah, you gotta land on top of him.
Darn it, Jordan. Why do you play with our feelings like that?
We're almost done. You just gotta kill that alien, and then that's it. You just gotta land on top of him. You gotta get right to the edge and then jump off.
That's true. Jordan, classic PlayStation gamer, just like Tyler.
Right, the best. Number 1 console ever.
Clearly the most beautiful console ever designed, right?
Oh yeah, definitely. Fantastic. Right. The PS4 looks really nice. Very visually pleasing console.
That's a giant sandworm! Oh my gosh! Whoa!
That's it. All right, we did it, gang.
All right.
Congratulations, you are dead.
Let's wrap this section up. The stream up. Let's go ahead and thank everybody. Icky, thank you for running the contest. You did a great job, Icky. Tyler, thanks for being an excellent co-host, as always.
Yep, happy to be here.
Galadrius, thank you for joining us when you could.
Sorry I was late, but I'm glad to make it to the party.
Yeah, it's always nice to see you.
Good job beating those alligators.
Brandy Bill, thanks for helping out also.
Always.
So good to have you back. Did I mention that?
Yes.
Big thanks to our subscribers for financially supporting the stream. We have lots of great subscribers like Deadpool, Jono, Perfect Zero, Sperry Berry Beast, many others. But they're the ones who make sure that we miss very few Saturdays every year. Like we miss maybe about 3 Saturdays a year. It is especially because of our subscribers because they are so generous and kind to us.
Thank you, Jono.
Yes. Love you, Jono, buddy. But also thanks to all of our regular viewers who hang out with us and take our free games that we want you to win. So we love you guys, too. You're all great. Remember, Saturday Game School takes place every Saturday at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. We always stream a different game. We always give out cool prizes. We'll see you next Saturday. And please, don't hate. Appreciate.
See you guys.
Peace and chicken grease.
Bye.
That ought to hold the little SOBs. I almost forgot.
Adios.
Kind of like how I forgot to say, everybody, we've been playing Suicide Guy, The Lost Dreams for Switch. It's an $8 game coming to Steam this week as well. Eventually it will come to other systems. But if you want it now, buy it on Switch for $8 or Steam next week for $8 with a better frame rate.
Yes.
I should have said that already.
See ya, Icky. Have a good one.
Who else can we say bye to, guys?
Perfect Zero.
Move on.
Perfect Zero, Moobot, Panda P,
I'm
Kano
an idiot.
Electronics, which is Alejandro. I'm an idiot. Hung out with us the whole time.
Box.